The Suez Canal emerged in 1869 as a transformative bridge between the Mediterranean and Red Seas. By carving a direct path between Europe and Asia, it rendered the long, dangerous journey around the African continent obsolete. This narrow waterway quickly became a premier global chokepoint, now facilitating over 10% of world trade. As a vital artery for both economic and military power, it slashed thousands of miles off shipping routes. This monumental undertaking was fueled by the ambition of French diplomat Ferdinand de Lesseps, who secured the necessary concessions and funding. While de Lesseps spearheaded the diplomacy, the project's technical soul belonged to Austrian engineer Alois Negrelli. Negrelli's 1854 vision for a lock-free, sea-level canal provided the essential blueprint. Though Negrelli passed away before the first spade hit the dirt, his revolutionary designs ultimately reshaped global maritime history. Construction began in earnest on April 25, 1859, under the direction of the Suez Canal Company. The 101-mile excavation initially relied on the grueling manual labor of thousands, but later transitioned to advanced French steam-powered dredgers and conveyor machinery. This decade-long effort also required building a freshwater canal and the new hub of Port Said. Finally, on November 17, 1869, the waters met, and the canal officially opened to the world. Despite its grand debut, the canal faced early financial instability, prompting Britain to purchase a 44% stake in 1875. Following their 1882 invasion of Egypt, the British exerted de facto control over the route. Early transit was difficult, as the narrow, shallow channels caused frequent groundings. However, major widening projects in the 1890s accommodated larger steamships, leading to a late-century commercial boom that solidified the canal's indispensable status. The mid-20th century brought geopolitical turmoil that twice halted the flow of goods. Following Egypt's nationalization of the canal in 1956, a brief closure occurred during the tripartite invasion. A far more disruptive 8-year closure began after the 1967 Six-Day War, turning the waterway into a tense military frontline. These interruptions forced global shipping back around Africa, inadvertently sparking the development of massive supertankers designed for the longer Cape route. Modernization remains essential to the canal's survival, highlighted by an $8 billion expansion in 2015 that added a parallel channel for two-way traffic. Yet, the system's vulnerability was exposed in 2021 when the container ship Ever Given ran aground, triggering a 6-day global trade crisis. Today, the Suez Canal Bridge spans the waterway, physically linking Africa and Asia while overseeing one of the most critical paths in human history.